morning, and as the sun begins to rise, greetings from Northumberland on the 18th of January. As you can see, it's a bright and frosty morning behind me. Today in the Gospel, Jesus is in dispute, as he often is, with the Pharisees, the religious leaders, the scribes, because he and his disciples do not seem to be following the rigorous religious views of the Jewish people. And Jesus is able to meet this challenge and point to precedents in the life of Israel. But above all, he's pointing beyond this to the fact that being a follower of God, and indeed a follower of Jesus, is not about these strict, rigorous ritual views, but about living a life that is modelled on Christ. Today we commemorate a lady called Amy Carmichael, of whom I knew very little. Born in the middle of the 19th century, working first of all with mill girls in Northern Ireland and then in Manchester. She eventually became part of the Church Missionary Society, and although suffering with ill health with neuralgia for all her life, she worked for more than 56 years on the southern tip of India, working first of all with girls who had been dedicated to the Hindu gods and whose life involved temple prostitution, and then working with children who were in any sort of moral and physical danger. As I said, she worked there for 56 years, setting up a refuge which dealt with thousands of children. Her selfless dedication to the gospel, modelling her life on the love of Christ, made an impact where she was. And although when she died in the 1950s, she asked for no memorial, those who had been owed so much to her simply erected a bird bath with the word mother in Hindu on it as a memorial to her. So we remember that following Christ is not simply about ritual, but following Christ is about having his love in our hearts and seeking to follow his way of love in all that we do. May God bless us in that today.